Hello. I am Matt Williamson at Williamson NFL. How is everyone doing? The draft is near. Next week is draft week. Oh, baby. You guys have been loving these mock drafts that I do live. I'm going to do one today. I'm going to do one more early next week, and then we'll be done with those. But as usual, I wanted to keep it consistent. Went to Pro Football Focus using their mock draft simulator. Steelers picked 20. The first 19 picks off the board went as follows, and we won't do this every round, but just so you have an idea. Caleb Williams, Drake May, Joe Alt, Marvin Harrison Jr., Neighbors, Jaden Daniels, Rome Odunze, Dallas Turner, Quinion Mitchell, Tuis Fuaga, he would have been a target, J.J. McCarthy, Brock Bowers, Terrion Arnold, Jared Verse, J.C. Latham, was hoping he'd fall, Byron Murphy, Latu to the edge, and Fasciano goes to the Bengals, and Cooper DeJean to 19 to the Rams. So a couple guys I liked a lot fell right before the Steelers pick. Now, that being said, Troy Fautanu is still there. He is very close, if not right there with a run to the podium guy if he is at 20. Love Troy Fautanu. Nate Wiggins is there. Amarius Mims is there. Kool-Aid McKinstry, Jackson Powers Johnson, Graham Barton, Brian Thomas, Tyler Guyton, Adonai Mitchell. All of who I would be very comfortable taking in this spot, if not later. So we are going to entertain some trade offers for this first overall pick. I'd like to move back a couple spots. The Packers are on the phone at 25, which is fine. This probably means we won't get Fautanu from Washington, who I love. So this is going to have to be worth our while. Now, I'm giving them 20. I want 25, of course. They have 41, 58, 88, 91. I'm going to ask for 58. They aren't going to do that to move 5 spots. They will give us 88. They would not give us 91 on top of that. I'm not loving this move. We'll see, maybe. So I am going to offer them, I'm not sure this is a great marriage. Let's just see one more thing here. I'm going to throw in a future third in this situation. I'm going to get us out of our last 2 picks, 178 and 195, for 126, 88, 25, and of course, we're going to give them 20. And I also asked for a future third. So we're going to see if that goes through. And that did accept. So that was a lot. I did not want to move out of Fautanu. And we're not getting a super early pick in return. But a future third tickles me. I love that. Getting out of the bottom of this draft is great for this particular year. So we're going to have a lot of mid-round picks. Resume draft. Who went? They took Fautanu. Makes all the sense in the world. Then Barton goes, Jerzon Newton goes, Guyton goes, Wiggins goes. Okay, I'm fine with that. That leaves Amarius Mims, who I'm going to have a really hard time turning down. Kool-Aid McKinstry, Jackson Powers Johnson, who I'm sure many of you are jumping out of your chair right now to tell me to take. I would prefer Brian Thomas or Adonai Mitchell than Jackson Powers Johnson, but I am taking Mims. And I'm sure I'll get some heat for it. But boy, what he could become as a right tackle is just phenomenal to me. So 25, we take Amarius Mims. BetOnline continues to be your number one source for all your basketball wagering needs, including pro and college hoops throughout the year. With up-to-the-minute odds, stats, and trends, you can follow your favorite team's path to the playoffs with in-game live betting, contests, and all the best player props. Experience the world's best wagering platform anytime from your desktop or your mobile devices. Head to BetOnline today to become part of the team. And remember to use promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here. All right, we are back on the clock. We have Mims, We also have pick 51, 84, 88, 98, 119, and 126. I'm happy with that. Best guy available, Ramon Wilson, Ricky Pearsall. I greatly prefer Pearsall. Rook Orohoro, interesting. Keon Coleman, interesting. Took a tackle, but the Yale tackle there as well. Jalen Polk, Chris Jenkins, Jaden Hicks, Leggett. So there are some nice receivers here. I understand there's some nice receivers, but there's one that stands out to me. I am starting to really fall in love with Ricky Pearsall. We're snagging him right here. Boom. That doesn't mean we're done at receiver. What's nice about drafting Pearsall there, too, is he could play outside, he could play slot. So we could take another slot, we could take another outside guy, and still be fine in these coming picks. So here we are back up again, 84. And again, we picked again at 88. Top guys, Blake Corum, Austin Booker, Johnny Wilson, Bucky Irvin, Malachi Corley. Do we go back-to-back receivers? That would be bonkers, but we have a pick here and four picks. It's not so bad. That's the beauty of this trade. Ricardo Green, Mason McCormick, who I project as a center, and I'm interested about that. A lot of these slot corners still available. This isn't a normal move for me at all, but I am definitely doing this. I am taking Malachi Corley. Very different player than Pearsall. We're going to attack that need heavy. Boom. We are back up again. Basically the same guys on the clock, on the board. Renardo Green, the corner. He would fit in really, really well. But again, we pick again in 10 picks after that trade. I'm taking Mason McCormick. He's going to be a project at center. But he is an elite athlete. He would really fit this zone scheme extremely well. Give me Mason McCormick. We are back up at 98. So we've been all offense. We took 2 receivers. We took a tackle. We took a center. I'd love to add D lineman, but that ship might have sailed. This is definitely slot, corner, neighborhood, secondary help in general. So that's my goal here with these last 3 picks is going to be mostly defense. Jarian Jones from Florida State would certainly fit that mold. Dadrian Taylor Demerson is a safety, but he'd also be a slot for us. I like that a lot. Michael Hall Jr., not sure he fits here, but is good value as a defensive lineman. DJ James is a corner I like, a little undersized though. Xavier Thomas, Chris Abrams-Drain. Quite a few defensive backs still. I'm happy with this. Cole Bishop. I think I'm going to take him. I mean, I like these slot corners more, but this is a superb athlete at safety that has a lot of versatility, a ton of upside. I'm doing it. Boom. We still have 2 more picks. It's 119, 126. I'd really like to give another corner of some sort here. So let's roll through here. Jarvis Brownlee is a player I like quite a bit. He could play inside and out. Not great, but he would be solid. Leonard Taylor III is a defensive lineman. That's a possibility. Elijah Jones is a corner I like a lot. So that worked out better than expected. I think we have to take one of those corners. Can't totally neglect that. D-line's where we're going to suffer a little bit in this draft, though. I'm still scrolling to see if there's somebody that's jumping out at me. I think I am going to take the Boston College corner. Elijah Jones. Yes, draft. Boom. He can do both. He would be helpful. We have 1 more pick. Tyrone Tracy and Audric Estime are the best guys out there. They're running backs. I don't think they're for us. Christian Jones already took a tackle. I like Muhammad Kamara. That's another edge guy we could just throw in the mix here. They've not re-signed Golden, obviously. McKinley Jackson's a solid defensive lineman. I'd love to grab a defensive lineman here. Josh Newton is a guy considered last round. Christian Boyd. Ooh. I'm going with Christian Boyd here. That's a name you guys need to know. I'm almost certain he's been in for a visit. Northern Iowa. More nose than end, but dominant. He's been good every step of this whole situation. Their post-draft situation. I'm a Christian Boyd believer. So we are done. Remember, we ended up with the Packers' future third. Okay. On the O-line, we got Mims, who we're going to plug in at right tackle. McCormick's going to fight for our center job. 2 receivers, Pearsall and Corley. Very different, but also versatile in terms of their alignment, both of them. I love it. And then we hit defense hard. Cole Bishop and Elijah Jones in the secondary. And Christian Boyd on the D-line. I'll take it, man. This will work for me. Now, it wasn't great moving away from Fatanu. That's what we paid. I mean, that was the price we paid in this draft. But as a result, we got a future third. We got a second receiver that I don't think we would have taken. And all in all, I think we attacked a lot of needs with players I like a lot. So we didn't bring in any late picks that are, not throwaways, but dart throws. So all in all, I'm in.